All right, let's get back to our scheduled um, programming. So, the roadmap for this year, as well as I guess what's going to be happening soon. So the roadmap, I'm limiting a little bit the scope of what I want to do, but at the same time, let me just see. Uh, there's actually a roadmap article that is unfortunately quite outdated. Well, it's not the main post is outdated, but I haven't posted an update to it in almost a year. But I did update this recently, so that kind of tells you what the roadmap is. It's still remaining the same for 2022, which is these four major items. I want to continue working on the D&D Beyond integration. It hasn't gotten much love, unfortunately, in 2021, apart from its initial release. But 2022 will be all about the D&D Beyond integration. I have quite a lot of wild dreams about what I want to do with it. So we'll get started on that. There's still more polish to be done to the website. So you saw the recent changes that we talked about on the website itself, as well as the filter games and very small things like the um, changing just the icon of what a online, offline, or idle game is. To me, that's part of the polish category. With regards to stability, also, we're going to be moving data centers to OVH. It's been in the works for probably 6 months now with regards to design, with regards to testing various things. There's still more work to do, but we're accelerating that because of some recent issues we've had, again, with DigitalOcean not being able to meet our needs. So we're moving towards these new dedicated servers that's going to improve performance and the overall user experience. Um, we are getting into a groove now with everyone, so we'll be able to see more features coming soon. As an example, we have two-factor authentication coming very soon. It's something that Bruno has been working on for a little while. We've also had a lot of work done on the image optimizer, which has been disabled when we switched to the new CDN, and we couldn't have that same feature. The new CDN still has the WebP optimization, but we lost some of the other features that we had with the image optimizer, like we had with Bunny CDN. So we have re-implemented some of those features to make the optimizer work better for you. As an example, when you're browsing your assets library, you would be seeing actual thumbnails instead of downloading the full image that just gets shown as a small image inside your browser. So it will speed up a lot of accessing the website and things like that. Um, Apart from that, um, you know, um, we had the new subscription manager that was recently released, but we're also going to be redoing the entire um, uh, profile page, so that when you're on your profile section, you have a much better view um, of your information and being able to modify it and uh, just basically giving it a fresh new look uh, for the account page. Um, so that's part of the polish and stability section, but there's also the Bazaar improvements, so that's going to be a big focus for us in 2022 with regards to just making the Bazaar easier to use for everyone, being able to show some recommended packages, better discoverability of new content, whether free modules or marketplace content. I think we need to improve that to so people can find um, some new cool modules to install. Our this left sidebar here will probably change, so we'll want to have a new way to filter content as well, that's easier to use. And also a lot of work is going to go in the back end, specifically to making it easier for Bazaar creators to actually make their content and offer it to the users. That will also come with our upcoming Patreon integration, because this is something that we spent a couple of months in 2021 just brainstorming, writing different proposals, seeing how that is received by our users, and by the creators mainly. And so, um, while we have a design that I think will be really great for integrating your Patreon with your Forge account, and just being able to install all of these contents from Patreon Patreon creators when you are subscribed to them, and not having to use up any of your quotas. That's going to be really great um, for everybody. Just a very good convenience to add. The D&D Beyond integration, of course, is also part of the Bazaar. Um, and the final item here, which is something that I showcased in our last dev update, is the automatic backups and restores. Uh, I used to call it Time Machine. Now we are moving towards Save Points as the name of the feature, which I think is much more nice with regards to gamers. You've hit the save point and you want to, uh, it's a save basically for your games. So yeah, the save points feature will be advanced. Uh, will work on that still. It will be released in 2022. Last time I showed it, there wasn't any um, progress on that because of the vacation and all that. But we're going to have it ready sooner rather than later. Um, Other stuff that we started working on a couple of months ago is internationalization support. So you could change the language of the website from English to, let's say, French, Spanish. We have a couple of languages that we want to be focusing on, specifically with regards to where our user base is located. And that's still an ongoing work that our developer Rikus is working on. So there's some progress there, but we're not yet ready to release it. But that's going to be coming hopefully within the next few months. And yeah, that's about it. That's kind of our roadmap in general for 2022, where we're going to improve the performance and stability of the service. We're going to improve the user experience by adding various polishing notes to the website, as well as improving the bazaar and bringing that long-awaited world builders save points feature to our users. And that kind of concludes the roadmap and what we'll be working on in the near future. And with that, I think it's time to ask questions from Twitch. So we're moving to our Q&A section.